Well, that took a while. Apparently, I don't know how to go live in YouTube. It says I need to have 1,000 subscribers, and I can't do it on my phone. I try to set this up. It's not as easy as I thought. I don't know. YouTube is not the same as Instagram. So yeah, let me see. I got the chat on. I try to connect like a microphone to this, but I don't even know how to do that. So cool. I'm about to get started on this installation. I wanted to bring you guys along, and I might, you know what I'm thinking on doing? I'm gonna record, I'm gonna go live on Instagram with this. I'm gonna put my phone here, and I'm actually gonna try that right now. Let's go live on Instagram and see how that looks, because I'm not liking the ways this setup is looking at all. Let's give this a try. So I'm gonna go live on the Instagram page for Seattle Super 73 community. Kind of wanted to connect with some people there. See what's up. All right, live. Let's see. Yep, pretty much. Let's do it. Let me see if I can try to pin a comment here. I guess I'll have both live stream, and I'm gonna upload this upload right here. Let me put right here. Let's see, what did I put? 1 second. Oh shit. Oops. Okay. So on YouTube, I don't know how to use that. I'm not kidding. Do not know how to use YouTube Live on. Do not know how to use YouTube for real. YouTube Live. That shit's hard. That shit is hard. So yeah, we're gonna be live in here. I'll be posting this on YouTube. And I guess we're gonna stay live over here too. Yep. If you post any questions and stuff, I'm gonna have to like go check on the phone. But if you go live on YouTube, I'm looking at that screen and I'll be able to look at the comments right away. What up, what up? Okay. So yeah. If you guys want to check out on YouTube, you can. So first thing I'm gonna start is like get the battery off. Get the battery off. I would say this is a perfect time if you are low charge. Go ahead and plug it into charge, but I'm pretty good with that. Okay, let me get the tube. Got the tube. I'm gonna be honest with you, if any of you guys got the Super 73 S2 model up, trying to find a tube that fits this on their website, they're completely sold out on their website. They've been sold out for months too. So I found one on Amazon, which it says is compatible. We're gonna give that a try today and see if that really works. Oh, let's not throw that in there. Keep that clean. All right. First thing I was saying, I was speaking to the bike shop where I got the bike, and they were saying either you want to get the bike elevated. So if you got one of those stands, that's awesome. Be able to get the bike elevated. But I'm gonna flip the bike upside down. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to like adjust some of the brake levers and the LCD screen, make sure I don't scratch that. So that's gonna be the first step. Like I said, I'm gonna be supposed to be like a YouTube live, so I can post it in there and see like any question that comes up. And like what comes up is I'm switching this this rear too, so we can all, I don't know, whoever's experiencing the same thing could be ready, you know. So there you go. Just gonna move that down. So let's see. What kind of bike? If anybody watching, or what kind of bike do you guys have? Do you have a Super 73? Do you have a, what kind of model do you have? How many miles? I got over 1,500 on this one. Hope you can hear me. And I got over like almost 3,000 miles on that one. There we go. Hey Siri, lower volume. All right, let's get to this. Let me just wave to everybody here. Wait. Sauron, yeah. What's up, Karina? How you doing? Oh yeah, that song is so dope. We just don't have any space to put it here. What a band about that. Cool. So yeah, we put the tube to the side. And yeah, one I'm pretty sure like switching the rear wheel for the CX is pretty simple. I don't think we're gonna find out what the hell's going on back here. I've been watching a few videos. Shouldn't be that hard. It's just not the same as the S1 for sure. Okay, so I got that already moved down. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna flip it right here so I can have the rear tire facing towards the camera so we can see what's going on. And as you can see, Wally, where are you going? My helper here. Wally, come on, buddy, help me out. Yeah, don't leave yet. So we got my buddy over here, Wally. He's gonna be passing me the tools. Right, Wally? You gonna pass me the tools? See? Okay, hold up. There you go. I was saying I don't like flipping the bike over, but as long as you're not messing up the components like your LCD, especially if you're out in the street, you're gonna be scratching that. That's no good. But since I'm in here, should be fine. Okay, so let me see on the live on YouTube. I don't think you guys can see this. I'm just gonna tilt that down. We'll see what happens there. Get some light. And then over here, prediction. Oh, I know. Well, like I said, it should be easier on the ZX for sure. And like those, I don't know about the ZX tires, but I really like these tires compared to whatever they were doing before. But as you know, Karen, I'll be doing a bunch of power slide on the group rides, and this is what happens. It kind of worn out the tire. It's time to fix it up. Okay, Wally, let me check on the framing on this wheel. Yeah, you guys are pretty close in there. Let me know if you can. I think that's a good angle that you can see what I'm about to do on that rear tire. If it's too close, let me know. Okay. So starting right away, you don't need many tools, but for sure, just get yourself like a set of L keys. And let me see. Well, you need this one right here. So I'm gonna start with the big two bolts right away. Like I said, I mainly, this is not a tutorial, just taking you guys along. We're all gonna find out. This is my first time removing the rear wheel on the S2. Never removed the rear wheel on the S2. I've done it several times on the S1. I watched a few videos about this, and like I said, it shouldn't be that hard, but it is a few things different, which I'm gonna show you guys when it comes to like this little L bracket that is here. And another one that I learned, you got Corinna, if you're still listening, if you're watching this in the later stream, always be careful with your power cable the way you're gonna unplug it. You know, the cable that goes from the motor to the battery. Be very careful with that cable. I almost messed up on my Z1. I almost ended up messing that up one time because I wasn't really paying attention. So yeah, be very careful with that one. So this is what I mean. Let me got the iPhone, I guess. This is the stream I'm gonna be posting. So check this out real quick. So like any other wheel, you're always able to remove, right? You get this out, should be able to slide it out. And on this side, so you can see, we remove, we're losing this, but you got this part here. Which I don't even know what is happening. So yeah, I gotta figure out how to remove it, taking this out. Yeah, so first thing I'm gonna do, I guess, loosen this tube here. Okay, let's see. Super 73, I think they do have a good video. Whoa, let me get this back on. Whoa, come on. Oh, give me a second. There we go. Super 73 has a good video explaining how to remove this, and I'm sure I watched it a few times. Just now that I'm doing it, I'm like, wait, what the? Okay. So starting with this side, I'm gonna. Oh wow. Oh, those are pretty tight in there. What in the world? Oh man, I thought I had this figured out. Pretty sure I did, but okay. So, okay, what did I do here? Pretty sure I saw this. Tires? What the hell? Okay, there we go. So I would say if you have the tutorial, just go back in there.
Sure to trim the end of the zip ties after fastening.
I don't know.
The rear wheel is now installed and ready for use.
Quite the headache.
Pull the chain tensioner to relieve chain tension and guide the chain off the crank. Using the 5mm Allen wrench, loosen and remove the chain tensioner bolt from the dropout plate.
See, this is like the
21mm axle nuts using the appropriate open wrenches, but do not fully remove the nuts at this time.
Yeah.
They will be fully removed after the wheel is off the frame. Pull the chain tensioner to relieve chain tension and guide the chain off the crank. Using the 5mm Allen wrench, loosen and remove the chain tensioner bolt from the dropout plate and carefully remove the chain tensioner assembly from the wheel, resting it on the frame of the bike. With the same 5mm Allen wrench, remove the 2 dropout bolts on each side of the wheel and set aside.
You're gonna remove the same.
Ensure that the Allen tool is firmly inserted into the bolt before loosening to prevent
those.
stripping on the bolt head. You are now able to slide the wheel out of the frame. You may need to gently tap on the tire to allow the dropouts to slide out of the channels on the frame. Set the wheel aside with the brake rotor facing upwards. If you need to fully remove the axle nuts and dropout plates, you can proceed.
Okay, hold on. Wally, this is not going as you plan. This shit always happens, right? It never goes as you plan. I thought I would be able to do it with that tool that I have in my hand, but I'm not. This is huge. This sucks then. Okay, let's see. There you go. Got it long enough. Okay, but removing this bracket that he's talking about, it's not something I'm used to doing. Especially like no other bike that I have dealt with has this L bracket that he's talking about.
With the same 5mm Allen wrench, remove the 2 dropout bolts on each side of the wheel and set aside. Ensure that the
Yeah, so make sure you don't want to strip this cable out. The screws some. I see that he's like making sure it's all the way in. Okay, I'm gonna go from this side. Let's see. Damn. Get some gloves on this. Putting on my hands already. Dude, so I've been having this bike sitting here, I think, since last Sunday. First issue was not being able to find the tubes. I went to a few places here in Capitol Hill. They don't have that. They have a 20 times 4, but they don't have a 20 times 4.5. That was the first issue. Then I was able to, I looked online on their website. I looked at several other websites, even on eBay, couldn't find it. Finally found some on Amazon that says they're compatible. Took a little while to get here, and now that they're here, I don't even know how to remove this rear wheel. Sucks. I've been trying to ride. But there you go. Just be very careful taking these out. I would say make sure that you slide the L key all the way in because you don't want to strip this. That was up. Yeah, it's getting difficult for sure. You hear that? Good. Okay. Now that we got that one loose, let me go ahead and make sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll keep going on this just so we can see what happens.
Allen tool is firmly inserted into the bolt before loosening to prevent stripping on the bolt head. You are now able to slide the wheel out of the frame. You may need to gently tap on the tire to allow the dropouts to slide out of the channels on the frame. Set the wheel aside with the brake rotor facing upwards. If you need to fully remove the axle nuts and dropout plates, you can proceed with doing so at this time. Loosen the dropout clamp bolt with a 4mm chain tensioner.
All right, we'll see what happens on this side now. Let's see how tense this side is. So. Oh, okay, not too bad. Cool. So really hoping that this tube fits, or if not, the real question is like, when is Super 73 going to have this tube in stock? Because, like I said, nowhere here in Seattle they have them. Nowhere. Okay, so I got the bolts on this side, this side. Okay, so let me show you real quick what I mean about the cable from the motor to the battery. So it's going to be here. So I guess this is for the stream on Instagram. We're gonna post it. Okay, 18 minutes on. Let's see. So this cable, I dealt with this cable before. Make sure. So it has like a screw here, right? It's gonna be the, you don't really need to take this side, just this side. So let me see. There you go. So. And then what I mean also like while being careful, you see, so right, that's easy to connect to those pins. He said, wait, you just let me get the chain. No, I got the chain already out loosened. It was like I said, this two L keys screws that go in here. I never had to do that. Never had to really remove anything like that on the S1. So you can tell on the S1, you just have to, take this out and then you push that wheel forward. Same thing on this side. You just loosen that bolt and you just push it forward. You got the different cord. That's the cable right there going to the battery. But see, this is completely different if you have the S1. Now when it comes to wheel maintenance, you gotta learn how to deal with these brackets here. Because you still got this screw in here, just like that one, but now you got this two extra ones here. Just like this two extra ones here. So now that I got those out, see we got the chain hanging off from here. There we go. Yeah, well, let's see. I don't know. Should slide out now. This was what I was mainly concerned about. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to really remove that. So let's see. It should just come out. So we got that out. Oh, we got the cable out too. Cool. So yeah, it's coming out. Cool. So just slide it out. Guess I'm just gonna go back. This side's coming out, but no idea, bro. Hold up. Hold up. How the hell did he remove that wheel? See, this is not just like the other bike. Definitely.
Assembly from the wheel, resting it on the frame of the bike. With the same 5mm Allen wrench, remove the two dropout bolts on each side of the wheel and into the bolt before loosening to prevent stripping on the bolt head. Set the wheel aside with the brake rotor
Just like
facing
move it
upwards.
backwards? No
If you
way.
need to fully remove the axle wheel out of the frame,
No way.
you may need to gently tap on the tire to allow the dropouts to
Gently
slide
tap
out of
on
the
it?
channels.
Alright, cool. Let's try that. Guy's saying just gently tap on it. You should be able. Let's try that. So you got those screws out. Oh, you know what? I think I'm forgetting something. Don't forget the brake lever. I'm pretty sure. Did I take that out? Nope. Ha! See? The reason why I'm making this video is for that. So don't be a fool like me and try to remove the wheel without first removing the brake lever that is holding the onto the disc, the caliper. Damn it. Now let's see. Yeah, I would say, God damn it, I got a little distracted. That should be your first step, you know? Remove that brake lever from the caliper and just like let it dangle off on the bike. Damn it. Can't believe I almost forgot that. So y'all, if you're taking notes, like I said, I'm gonna probably write that down on the description of the video. Make sure, first thing you do, you see there's like a washer in here too. Grab your brakes and get those guys off first. Now I dealt a lot with the brakes before. I have had to change the brakes many times, so I know how to install that back easy and how to replace the disc pads. But there we go. So now, now that I finally loosened those 4 screws that you need to do, and get the brake pillar out, then you can just slide the wheel out, back. Let's see if it's true. Yep. There you have it. Cool. So this is what I've been talking about, right? You got this little piece here that, as you can see, you see it on this side too. Oh. Hey Siri, next track. Okay. All right. We're making some progress here. Let's see, what are we in? 24 minutes it took me to remove that wheel. I mean, I guess I kind of talked at the beginning of the live, but there we have it. You're gonna get your hands dirty, so get some gloves. Huh? The fender too? No, I didn't have to touch the fender. E-bike. E-bike, crazy. Did not took the fender because I figured like I didn't need to take that out. That would be like too much to kind of go back. I'm not sure what the tensioner is. but I'm pretty much following right here what their YouTube video on their page says what to do. How to remove the rear wheel. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we just did. And we got the motor now here. Another thing that is different between the S1 and this new model is the tube, as you can tell, has like little screw here that you need to take it out. It's not one of those. And it's also facing on an L shape, facing towards the out of the tube. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out now with some type of, not really sure what size that is. And I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Let me make sure we're in frame. So we're not in frame on this one. Let me get that facing down. Boom. And yeah. Yeah, but this, I'm telling you, Karina, this thing is different. Usually you do loosen the axle bolts and then you just swing down, but wait till you, I wish you have to do this, but wait till you have to mess with it. It's completely different than any other bike that I have to deal with. For real. Like I said, I was not able to get the same exact tube from their website because they're sold out. If you guys are able to, if you know a website where anybody in the community know a website for the tube, that would be awesome. Because I cannot find them anywhere. Like I said, if this works, I'll be sharing the link. Oh, the one I got on Amazon. Like I said, the one I got on Amazon, it says it's compatible with 4.5, but it's not a 4.5. Yo, who's that? Somebody say yo from the chat. What up? Here we go. Got that out. Who's you? Whoa. You got a bite? What bite? Okay. Let's just keep moving on right away. I just want to focus on getting this tire now off, removing the tube, and then we're going to inspect the whole rim. I want to see what happened. I want to make sure that there's no sharp edges in here at all. Now, you can get yourself those click, right? I think I might have some. I don't know what they're doing. I'm always misplacing shit. Last time I moved this out with my hand, I'm gonna try it out this guy. Yeah, like once I get one out, I just use my fingers to get the tire out. Boom. So there, you won't believe what happened. So when I got a flat down in the Alaska way, I had my partner even bring me a piece of tape to temporarily hold it because the patch was just not holding up. Don't ask me why. It worked. I got home. Okay. As soon as I was like 1 block away and this thing was already almost flat. But like I said, I made it home. It was like 6 miles from the house. Cool. So we got that out. You know, guys, it's not that hard. It could be kind of intimidating when you're starting to remove this. But as I'm going along, I'm realizing it's not that hard to kind of get going. So you see this tire now. Oh yeah. It might be time to replace this tires because I've been having way too much fun doing power slides with it. I would say what I really should do is okay, let me see. Sorry, I was behind the phone. Let me go back to the comments. I think, yeah, I don't know. Might be a pencil. Let's see on the way installing this back. I was gonna say what I should do right now is remove the front, but I'm not gonna do that because I really want to test out this tube that I'm gonna install and I want to see if it really holds overnight. I'm not really gonna go riding with it. I just want to install this new tube that says it's compatible with the size of this wheel. I'm gonna fill it up, see, and leave it overnight, or even take it for a spin to see how it works. But eventually, the next step is to get this tire, the rear tire, switched to the front tire. I mean, I've been using this one a lot, and it's time to maybe switch it to the front, where the front one still looks pretty new. All right, cool. Let's go right away. I want to see if this works. So that I can already tell it needs to be replaced. Second thing, let's go check this out. See, I see just like I say, if you ever get a flat, I would say the biggest mistake you can do is ride off with it and scratch your rim here. Don't ever. I mean, if it's flat, dude, just walk it. Even if you have any weight on it, try to pick it up, because the moment you get this all messed up, you're just gonna keep getting flats all the time. So if you get a flat, don't ride off. Just pull up to the side. Wait, did you find what caused the flat? Yeah, it was a giant nail. It came in backwards. Like the nail came in. I posted it on the EV outfit. Raphael came with Chris and they met up with me. But yeah, the part of the nail that you bang on it, that's what went into the tire and messed it up. Sucks. So that's why I've been like, this tire's already, I'm telling you, I can feel it. I've been too many power slides, man. And that's why things are now starting to puncture through. And I can even see it here. You see that? Let's see. Look at that. It was right there where it went in. And I don't feel anything sharp on the other side, but I can tell that did some damage. Okay, let's go. Let's get this new tube in here. And then, see, check this out. So this is another thing I'm concerned. So on the original tube that comes, you got this nozzle that is in the shape of an L that comes out. I can't find that online anywhere. Nowhere. There's nowhere, not on their website, not on Amazon, not on eBay, not on Alibaba. There is nowhere to find this exact tube with the nozzle like this. Now, like I said, I found this, that on the advertisement on Amazon, they're saying this is compatible with a 4.5. Now, it's not the same nozzle, so yeah, I see you, Kenny. I don't know if it can be tubeless. I always ask my question that. Can you ride tubeless? Yeah, watch out for the nails. Watch out for the nails. So, I don't know. It's not in an L shape, so, I don't know why. Can Super 73 pick that kind of tube, but let's go. Let's see. Give me a second. I need to sit. I got like an energy drink somewhere. These things are the bomb. Can't really hold over my nasty hands, but yeah. I'm not sponsored by them, but this shit is good. Okay. All right, let's get this tube in here. Let's see if this shit really works, because this is the main question. Is this really compatible with this? So I like to, we already inspect that. Let's get half of it in here. Guess I'm gonna do. Another one to make sure. There you go. So if you're watching this video, if you're watching it on the replay, is there a way to face? Oh no, maybe it's only the front wheel that it says 73. There you go. So it's only the front wheel. Or wait, never mind. I think the front wheel, depending on how you want your 73 to be facing, that's what you should be looking at. Whatever. Okay. So, let me go ahead and bring you guys back down here. Can you see it? Oh, not on the laptop. Hold up. Okay. Let's get the laptop. Two, you better be compatible with this shit because, I mean, I don't even when I spoke with everybody who works in the bike shop, I thought that a 0.5 doesn't make really a big difference, but apparently it does. Apparently it does. Okay. Let's lay this out. Come on. Yeah, just be patient with it. So main thing I like to do, right? Okay, right? Once I get this through the nozzle, the little nozzle in through, go ahead and get the cap back in there, just in case you kind of pull it, you don't want it to come back out. But so far it looks like it fits. Not seeing anything too short, or is it too short? But then, you know, make sure it's not tangled, like make sure it's laying out flat. There you go. Oops. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Cool. Got that side in. Oh, okay. Boom. See, got that in there. Now let's put a little bit of air pressure in there. See if it holds in. Okay. Let's go read some comments while we do this because all right. Appreciate whoever stayed tuning in. I guess we're both learning something new today because this is literally my first time replacing the tube. I was able to patch it up before without having to remove the wheel, but this is my first time literally getting the wheel out completely. And then I gotta get it back on. That's the most important part too. So PSI, it says here to go up to, what do we got? Liquid tire pressure too. It says 36, holy moly. So I'm just gonna go up to 30. Well, we're just gonna aim for a little bit, so let's go. Whoops. Okay. There's that. Another one, I'm gonna have to watch this because if you don't watch it as it's inflating, sometimes some corner pops out. So yeah, make sure you watch it as it's going. Please work. Please work. I want to ride my bike. I don't know if I'm going to try taking that one. Oh yeah, it's very flat. Oh, it's coming. Yeah. All right, I'm filling that. There we go. We got some pressure. We got something. Cool. All right, cool. So we got it up to 10 psi. Let's see. I feels like it's pretty snug in there. We're looking good, guys. I don't know. This is giving me some hope right now. Holy moly. Let's see. All right, what we got? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of air, but what about, I was just thinking about, oh, I didn't add any slime, but whatever. Okay. So far, that thing is holding up air, and it's actually, it looks like it fits. Yeah, so before I even put more air, I want to now see if I can get this back on the frame. Let's get to it. Okay, let's get this on the frame and then check me out. See if this is easy to get back together. If I can get it. Okay. I'm gonna have to wash these gloves today, so I'm gonna put this back on. Okay, let's see. Get live on the computer to frame. Just gonna bring the bike back. Yeah, massage the tire, definitely, right? Like get the tube to fit to stay in there. Feels pretty good. Man, I feel like I'm gonna be on the road soon with this bike. It's looking pretty sad sitting here for a whole week. So remember, we're gonna have to get this back in there. Make sure that we get this cable, right, correctly inserted in there so we don't really, get it pinched with anything. I'm telling you, that's like very important. Do not get that cable pinched for anything. And then we're gonna make sure we get the brake pads in there and the chain. So let's see. I'm gonna bring the bike a little bit more. Dude, it's so light without the rear wheel on the battery. Holy snap. I mean, this is crazy light. Okay. Wish me luck. Let's go. Okay, let's see, Jimmy. So we took this out. How is this facing? Okay, like that. Yep. So kind of facing down. This guy's gonna be here. Okay. Man. Okay, good. Get it there. It's like it has to slide in from the back. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, check this out. All right, hold that. Let me bring it closer so we can see this for later. So, check this out. As this is going in, the thing that I was most worried about, like this, why is this here? Why do I have to deal with this, right? So, you see that, those little hinges? See, it has to slide in there, kind of just from the back. And you slide up in there, and it's the same thing on this side. That right here, see that? Has to slide in there so you can screw it in there. That's what's really holding it in place. And also make sure this cable, this is your cable that we were speaking about before. See, don't get it pinched or anything, and make sure it's facing down, kind of like where I have it now, not even facing down, just facing straight forward, where it will connect right back here. Try not to have the cable dangling all the way back here or anywhere around here. Make sure you have it facing up here so you can connect it back. I know it happened to me before when I was trying to get that. I noticed that I didn't have that right in the other bike. So yeah, cool. Let's get those little hinges here, this little teeth, to fit right in there. Okay. Oh, it's hot. Excuse my language. Okay, so camera. Put this back up. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Woo, woo. Mm-hmm. No fucking kidding. Yeah. Not as easy as this. Okay, yeah, have to be kind of facing this way. There we go. There we go. Yep. Nice. Almost there. Oh, Super 73, why don't you make it any harder? Dude, and this slides in there. Damn, it does. It's so crazy how it's just that little bit, but we got it in. So, just gonna align it with the screws. Okay, yep. Doesn't look so aligned here. Cool. One. And then I like how there's a mark where they were at before. I'm gonna really try to match everything exactly where it came out from. So your chain's gonna go back in. Now let's move on to the other side. So I hope none of you guys have to deal with this. But in case you do, hopefully this helps. Okay, yeah, not bad. Make sure you try to align them right back where you see the mark. Make sure you'll see the mark exactly where they were all timed. Make sure you try to line it the same way. There goes that one. Here goes the other one. Oh. Cool. So now that I got, see the screws in there, I know it's gonna stay in there. I can adjust it as however I want, but we got the wheel back in there. You can see also the cable is placed the correct way, so I'll be able to plug it back. But before I plug that back, let's just go ahead and get this wheel placed correctly. So let's get the chain in and push it forward. Good. Good. Chain on this side. Oh. Yeah, don't get the top off first. Let's get the back end first. And then you'll be able to spin it. Whoa. Watch your fingers too. You think it's that easy? No. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's get this in here. Got it. So once we get the back, the rear end, go ahead and get the chain tension back in here. Whoa. There. Whoa. Okay. Having trouble with the chain. There we go. Okay. Now that I got the chain back in there, it's gonna get some tension to push it back where it was. The main thing is like getting this back to the same way how I started after being the first time with me removing this wheel. And making sure that it's installed the correct way so when I get out there on the street, I don't kill myself, right? So far it's looking good. I would say if you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can take it to your local shop. But I've done this too many times with other bikes that I figure is pretty similar process to. Yeah, very, very interesting new components that I'm learning about here because I never had to do this with any of my Super 73s, so gotta learn one day. So yeah, getting those to be almost at the same exact spot where I can see the mark. Okay. Remember, these are real tight, so I want to make sure this is. We'll tighten more at the end. Let's get that one's in. Let's see this side. Oh, push a little bit back. There we go. Pretty good chain tension too. It's not too loose. Okay. So, okay. Let's tighten up everything else. No brake pads in there. Okay, let's see. Yep, thank you. Did get the chain in there? On the way to help prevent pink. Chain is in there with some good tension too. It's not loose at all. And then before I tighten this, well, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this first, but let me, where is that at? Wally, where's my helper? Oh, there you go. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna tighten these screws now and then go back to that, to the brakes. Hopefully the brakes are not making any noise. There we go. That's tight. On this side. There we go. Yeah, always, not crazy tight, but I always make sure there's enough of my hand pressure on this. Okay, that's looking pretty straight. Just want to make sure now the brake pads are on correctly. Let's see. So, yep. As long as you tighten this correctly, it's gonna be facing the way that you kind of started. So, remember you had a washer in between. I'm seeing it happening right now. So you go from here, get the washer on the top. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, got one in. Other one. All right. I guess we might have to adjust the brakes, but that's pretty easy. Main thing is making sure we get this wheel back on just like how we started. That the motor and everything comes out. I don't know. You don't want to like do all this shit and you come back and your bike doesn't turn on. You get me? That's not a feeling you want to have. So that shouldn't happen. There we go. So you see, I hear that. I knew that was gonna happen. Like I will have to adjust the brakes. I mean, if you've done your brake pads before, there's always a little bit of adjustment after you change the brake pads that you're gonna have to do to not have that noise all the time. So I'll get to that at the end. We got the wheel in. Let's get the cord. All right. Okay, then the last thing I like to do, for sure, we're gonna tighten those last 4 screws that I was messing with. They were pretty tight how the bike came. Like I said, this is the first time I take this off, so I wanna make sure to put them tight just like they were. Okay. Yep, that's good. Make sure you don't strip them by making sure you insert the L key all the way in before you start twisting. Because that's how they get twisted. That's how they get. Oh, there it is. You see? Nope. That's what you're talking about. Get it in first and then turn. Cool. Ah. All right. I think I'm done. Gonna have to fix that. Ooh, I don't like the way that sounds at all. I think I know why. So let me see what we got. What up? So looks like it's in right now. Everything looks fine. We're gonna get air on this shit. Make sure we completely fill it up. But in order to get those brake pads not to make that noise, let's do that real quick. Need to figure out which is my rear brake. So I'll loosen it up a little bit. Enough so they can have some wiggle room. This is really crucial that you can do this. So before you tighten your brakes all the way down, you gotta press the brake lever and make sure. So you see right now, I loosen it up here a little bit, right? Enough that it can kind of swing left to right. Now what I want to do is press on that brake lever so it kind of just clamps down and it holds it straight. And then we tighten there, and that's gonna make sure we have an even gap and it's not really touching. Okay, so it's gonna be on the other side, but I always forget about that. So when you're by yourself, you're gonna have to figure out how to do this because unless you have somebody to help you to press that brake lever. So you can probably do it from this side. Let's see. There it is. So I see it. Press it all the way down. You know what? I can't really tighten it from this side. So improvise. I got my battery literally holding the brake lever down. You gotta do what you gotta do, and then now as I see it, it's clamped down, holding into the. We're gonna tighten it there. Try to keep it as straight as you can, and tighten them both at the same time. Don't just go tighten one alone all the way. Go evenly. Distribute the way you tighten them up. There we go. And there you got it. Okay. Let's see if it worked. Now, release the brake. Oops, watch the battery. There we go. No noise. Woo! All right, guys. Hair ties. Ooh. Very real. Hey, yeah, hair ties. Okay. So now it's time to flip the bike. I make sure this has been tightened fully. This has been tightened fully. We got the brake straight. We got the cable connected to it. Let me rinse my hands real quick. Let's give this a flip. And I think we're good to go. All right, let's make this fast. Okay. Hands clean. Let's see. Time to flip this baby up. Let's see. Tires are tight, brakes are in, the chain is in. We do need to put more air, so let's go. Oh. All right, let's go ahead. Let me get this on frame. Yep, we'll see you guys over here. There we go. Okay. First thing, let's just get some proper pressure on this. And we're gonna, oops, sorry. Sit on it. So the bike shop guy says, since it's not the same exact tube, to not go all the way up with the tire pressure, I don't know. I don't know what's the big deal. These people said that this is compatible with a 4.5, so I should just go. So they're saying to go to 35. I'm gonna go to 30.
Put the battery on. Good. Yeah. The battery. Put it on. I'm not gonna keep it on. Cool. Okay, remember we gotta put this back. So, you know. What's up, Warren? Warren, hey, what? 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 Hey! I gotta do this, man. What are you doing? Nobody's knocking, bro. It's you. Hey, that can help. Hey! You don't have to bark, buddy. All right. Almost done. All right. Let's see. Let me put the camera there. There we go. And there you have it, guys. If you made it to the end, I hope this was good. I just wanted to share with you guys. Finally, that's over. Thank you guys. We made it to the end. I'll be posting this as a long form if you want to watch it. Yeah, it's doable. You can do it. I believe in yourself. So get it done. Let's go for a ride. Bend it. All right, all right. I guess this is also another version of this video. I'm thinking, depending on how this looks on either end, I'm thinking of just posting this one on the page, and anybody can go back to it and see it. For everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. We'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll be posting some more videos about the bike, the one wheel, and maybe some dogs. Cheers.